Hey, Chiefs Kingdom. It's your boy Ronnie here, and before we dive into the juicy stuff, I've got a quick favor to ask if you're watching this and loving all the Chiefs updates I'm bringing you, but you haven't subscribed yet. Come on, what's the holdup? Seriously, hit that subscribe button right now. We're talking player injuries, trade rumors, new updates, all the good stuff about our Kansas City Chiefs. And I want you in on it. Smash that subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications, and let's build this Chiefs family together. Trust me, you're not gonna want to miss what's coming up today. All right, let's get into it. Chiefs fans, the NFL draft just wrapped up. We're all buzzing about our new picks. And then boom, out of nowhere, whispers start swirling about a blockbuster trade that could shake up the entire league today. We're diving headfirst into the hottest rumor in Chiefs Kingdom right now. Could our boys in red and gold be gearing up to snag Trey Hendrickson, the Cincinnati Bengals sack machine? Defensive end? Oh yeah, you heard me right. Trey Hendrickson, the guy who's been giving quarterbacks nightmares, might just be putting on a Chiefs jersey soon. Is this real? Could it happen? And what would it mean for our Super Bowl dreams? Grab your snacks, Chiefs Kingdom, because we're breaking it all down in a way that's gonna keep you glued to this screen. Trust me, you're not skipping this one now. If you're scratching your head, wondering, Ronnie, who the heck is Trey Hendrickson? Don't worry, I've got you covered. This dude is a straight-up beast on the field. He's a defensive end who's been crushing it for the Bengals. But his story starts way back with the New Orleans Saints, who picked him up in the third round of the 2017 NFL draft. He spent 4 years down in New Orleans sharpening his skills. And then in 2021, he signed with Cincinnati. And that's when he really started turning heads. His first season with the Bengals, 14 sacks. The next year, 8-5 sacks. And last season, hold on to your hats, 17-5 sacks. Leading the entire NFL. That's not just good, that's insane. He's fast, he's strong, and he's got this crazy ability to knock the ball loose. 11 forced fumbles in his career. Chiefs Kingdom. This guy's a game changer, plain and simple. So why are we even talking about this? Why would the Chiefs want Trey Hendrickson? Well, let's think about our team. For a second, our defense was fire last year. Second in the league for points, allowed fourth in total yards. That's no joke. We've got studs like Chris Jones holding it down in the middle, making life miserable for quarterbacks. But here's the thing, even a great defense can get better, especially on the edges. Frank Clark's been awesome for us, but he's not getting any younger. And while we've got young guns like George Karlaftis stepping up, imagine a proven veteran like Hendrickson to the mix. Pair him with Chris Jones. Oh man, that's a combo that have opposing offenses sweating bullets. Picture this: Jones bulldozing through the line, eating up double teams, while Hendrickson zooms around the edge like a heat-seeking missile. Quarterbacks wouldn't know whether to run, cry, or just hand us the ball. Now, you might be thinking, Ronnie, the NFL draft just happened. Didn't we already get what we needed? Fair point. The draft was awesome for us. We snagged defensive tackle Josh Simmons in the first round, and that's going to help keep Patrick Mahomes upright and slinging those touchdown passes. But here's the deal. The draft doesn't solve everything. Sometimes you've got to hit the trade market to grab that extra piece that takes you from good to unstoppable. And right now, the word on the street is that the Bengals have given Hendrickson the green light to look for a trade. That's huge news. It means he's out there shopping for a new home, and Chiefs Kingdom could be rolling out the welcome mat. But hold up before we start dreaming of Hendrickson sacking Joe Burrow in a Chiefs uniform. Let's talk about what it'd take to make this happen. The Bengals aren't just gonna let a guy like him walk out the door for peanuts. They're in rebuild mode, so they're probably drooling over draft picks to stockpile for the future. What could we offer? Maybe a second-round pick that's juicy enough to get their attention. Or how about this toss in a player like our own defensive end, Mike Dana, who's got some solid upside? Along with that pick, we could even mix it up with a third-rounder and a fifth-rounder combo. It's all guesswork right now, but here's the thing. Our general manager, Brett Veach, isn't afraid to swing big. Remember when we traded for DeAndre Hopkins last year? That was bold, and it worked out. This could be another one of those moves that has us all screaming, "Veach, you genius!" Of course, there's the money side of it, too. Hendrickson's not cheap. He's pulling in $8 million this year. The Chiefs have about $15 million in cap space right now, so it's tight, real tight. But Veach is like a wizard. With the salary cap, he's pulled off miracles. Before maybe we restructure some deals, shift some cash around, or even say goodbye to a couple of guys to free up room. It's tricky, but if anyone can figure it out, it's him. And if we pull it off, we might even look at locking Hendrickson down with a contract extension. He's in the last year of his current deal, so why not sign him up for a few more seasons and keep him in Chiefs red for the long haul? Let's get into the fun part. How would Hendrickson fit with our squad? Oh man, it's a match made in football heaven. He's got this unreal speed and bend. Watch some of his highlights, and you'll see him curving around tackles like they're stuck in mud pear. That with Chris Jones' power crashing through the middle, and it's like a 1-2 punch that knocks out offenses. Cole Jones draws the double teams, leaving Hendrickson with one-on-one matchups. Good luck blocking that guy. Plus, he's got those sticky hands for forcing fumbles, which could mean more turnovers for us. More turnovers mean more chances for Mahomes to do his magic. And durability. The dude's a tank. He's barely missed a game in years. He'd slot right into our defense, like he was born to wear that Chiefs helmet. But it's not just about the X's and O's. It's about the vibes too. Our locker room is tight. Right, Coach? Reed's built this family feel, and adding a new guy can shake things up. But from what I hear, Hendrickson's a class act, hard worker, great teammate, all that good stuff. I think he'd fit right in with our crew. And get this, he could be a mentor to our young pass rushers like Karlaftis and Felix Anudike-Uzomah. Imagine those guys soaking up tips from a dude who's led the league in sacks. That's not just a win for this season. It's setting us up for the future. To now, I know what some of you are thinking. Ronnie, isn't there a risk here? Yeah, there's always a risk. With trades, Hendrickson's 30, so he's not a spring chicken anymore. Maybe he's got a few peak years left. Maybe not. There's a chance he tweaks something or doesn't gel with our system. But look at his track record, consistent sacks year after year. This isn't a gamble on some unproven rookie. This is a bet on a guy who's already proven he's elite, and the Chiefs were no strangers to taking smart risks. Drafting Mahomes and sitting him a year was a risk. Look how that turned out. This could be another one of those moves where we're all laughing about how worried we were when we're hoisting that Lombardi trophy. Timing-wise, this is perfect too. The draft's done, training camps creeping up, and this is when teams start wheeling and dealing to lock in their rosters. If we're going to make a move for Hendrickson, it could happen any day now, maybe in the next few weeks. And when it does, oh man, the buzz is going to be electric. Picture the headlines, the Twitter storms, the hot takes on Espen. It'll be Chiefs mania. I've been scrolling through social media, and you guys are already hyped. I'm seeing comments like Hendrickson and Jones. That's a Super Bowl defense. And please, Veach, make it happen. You're feeling it. Chiefs Kingdom, and I'm right there with you. Let's zoom out for a sec. The AFC East, the Jungle Bills. Ravens, Bengals, all loaded with talent. If we want to stay kings of the hill, we've got to keep stacking the deck. Hendrickson could be that ace up our sleeve, and with Mahomes slinging it, we've got this golden window to rack up Super Bowl rings. Last year's loss to the Eagles still stings. We were so close. This trade could be the spark that lights the fire for redemption. One big move could domino into more. Chaos around the league to other teams, scrambling to keep up with us. That's the NFL, baby, wild and unpredictable, and I'm here for it. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this really gonna happen? Or is it just hot air look rumors? Fly all the time, some stick, some fizzle, the Bengals could hold. On to Hendrickson, or some other team, could swoop in with a crazy offer. But with Veach running the show, nothing's off the table. He's got that sneaky genius vibe. He could pull this off when we least expect it, even if it doesn't happen. Though isn't it fun to dream? That's what being a fan is all about, getting pumped, tossing ideas around, and believing in the possibilities. So Chiefs Kingdom, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Would you love to see Trey Hendrickson rocking that Chiefs uni? Is it worth the picks and the cash? Or should we hold off? Drop your hot takes in the comments. I read every single one, and I love seeing what you've got to say. And if you're digging this breakdown, don't just watch and bounce. Subscribe, hit that button, turn on notifications, and join the crew. We're talking Chiefs football all year round. Updates, rumors, injury scoops, you name it. We've got it coming your way. Before I let you go, let me just say this: trade or no trade, I'm stoked for this season. We've got Mahomes, we've got Reed, we've got a squad that's always in the hunt. Add Hendrickson to the mix. Watch out, NFL. We might just run the table. Thanks for hanging out with me, Chiefs Kingdom. You're the best fans in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, go Chiefs.